All right, I think I'm screen sharing and recording, but I can't tell for sure, so we shall find out. All right, so I was sitting in my office working on a few labels, and I decided to come and just show you guys what it is I'm doing, because I know sometimes it's easier, especially I know for myself, it's easier when I can see things and they're being explained at the same time, and then I can kind of grasp that whole concept a little bit easier. So I'm working on labels, and one of the labels I'm doing right now is for a felt sample for almond croissant. So what I've done is, you can do this a couple of different ways. You can do it specifically for the scent almond croissant if you wanted to. Whoops, if I can type. If we can get, okay. I can't even type. So what you could do here is you could just grab, the QR code that would take them, excuse me, the URL code, which is this up here. You'd highlight this and you'd make it a QR code. But what I'm decided to do is, if I'm making a label for almond croissant, which is in the bakery category, I'm going to click on bakery, and it's going to give me all the things that are related to bakery that come in those fragrances, including room sprays, scent circles, fragrance flowers. It's all things related to that fragrance category. So I'm going to go to the top, and this is your URL. I'm going to hit Command C or copy, however you do that on your device. I'm going to go over to Canva. This is where I prefer to make my QR codes. If you have a different way of doing it, by all means, use the way that you know. I just choose logo just because it's simple and easy. I come down to here on the left where it says more, QR code. Now I'm just going to paste that URL code that we just copied. And I'm going to generate code. And that's as simple as that. So then I've already done this. So what you would do from here is you'd name your design up here at the top, you download it. And I always do a transparent background. So when you download, just hit transparent background. I'm not going to resave this, obviously, because I've already done it. So then I'm going to come over to Avery. I've already done all these, so you can see what I've done. So let's just start over. We're going to choose a template. I happen to be working with 5195, which is the number on the label. So you put in whatever it is, whatever label you're printing on, make sure you choose the correct template. I'm going to just choose a blank template from here. I'm going to add a text box, and we're just going to say, we'll just keep with what we're doing. I like to put this in all caps. I can't spell croissant to save my life. I really can't. I really am a better typer than this. Then I grab this little crossbar here. I can play around with the sizing. You can change your size of your font over here if you need to. You have to be very careful where you grab this. So you want to grab it right on the actual box. You can toss it all over to this side if you wanted to. And then we're going to add an image. So you've already saved your QR code as an image. So browse and make sure you remember where you saved it. I saved mine as a bakery QR code. So I'm just going to find that and open. I'm going to move it to where I want, and I'm going to make it as big as I can without it going outside the safety lines. From here, I generally like to make my fragrance the same color as the wax. I don't know why I do that. I just always have. And then again, you can play around with, here we go. This looks a little bit better. And then if you wanted to put it back in the middle, so apparently we need to highlight the whole thing and put it back in the middle. Put it back over here. You can move it all the way over this side. You can basically, move it to wherever it looks best for you. You can, if you leave it over there, you can make your QR code a little bit bigger. So once you have everything the way you want it to, looking the way you want, Now, you might be asking, why isn't my information on here? Well, because the QR code has all of that information. It's going to take them not only to my website, but it's going to take them to the specific location where they're going to find all things related to and including almond croissant. So we're going to hit preview and print. I always say continue anyway. Obviously, you want to double check your warnings. This screen will come up. I hit print myself, get PDF to print. They're going to say save it. I'm going to save it. It's saving now to my Avery account. If you don't have an Avery account, you can create one. Open PDF. My labels are in and ready to go. I'm not going to reprint this because I've already done this one, but that gives you the idea. So anything you want your QR code to point to, basically. Let's see, you're doing a join campaign and you want to, talk about your story or take them to the join information. You can actually hit join on your PWS up here, copy this URL, and this is basically the direction in which you're going to point them. This is the address they're going to go to. So then again, we go into Canva, you create a logo, go down to more, QR code, paste it in here, generate code. Now, anytime someone scans this, it's not going to just take them to jodyfarmer.com, but it's going to point them directly to jodyfarmer.com join information. And you can do this all day long for anything specifically you want to point your people in the right direction. So if it's a hostess's party, you can create them a QR code specifically for their party, specific products, cause warmer. I mean, the options are truly, truly endless. So I wanted to give you a quick rundown on how you do that. I feel like there was something else I wanted to share in this video. We've gone over QR code, Avery, a little bit into Canva. Facebook hostess forms. Some of you, I got another one. Some of you have asked about, what is it that you do for your Facebook hostess forms? So I'm having several Facebook parties going on right now. I hate that I'm sharing all this information, but here's the questions. I ask their name, Facebook name, cell phone, email address. Have they ever used it? What do they like? What do they want to try? And this is where I will really personalize their packet. So everybody's little party packet will, for the most part, contain the same products with the exception of this section here. So this person wants to try body products. So I will make sure I go a little bit heavier on body products. And these fragrances she will get in addition to the regular wax samples that I send. So like I said, everyone's packet starts off the same. Based on this form, I will enhance it to make it a little bit more personal, which is why I'm working on more samples right now. Then down here, I have a couple little errors I need to fix, but you get the idea. So on a scale of 1 to 10, and then you ask your question, how much would you love to get discounted Scentsy versus paying full price? This person's an 8. So it's a really great opportunity not only to reach out to her about hosting, but as well about joining. Now, she did say down here she was only interested in 1, but it's still better than nothing. And then, here we're kind of interested in maybe this host kit. So tell me more about it. So I now know how to reach out to this particular person and see what it is I can help them with. Okay, so now another one I can go through here and I can basically help her decide what's best for her, which best avenue. So this is a little example of how you can personalize their experience and their party packet a little bit more. So I hope that was helpful for all of you. If you have any questions, let me know. I know it was a quick and short video, but I don't really like to take a lot of your time. I want to get you in, get you the knowledge, get you the information, and get you out. So thanks again.